Good morning. Once again, I'm Akosua Washington Woods with Unity San Diego. I'm here to share with you one more time prayer and meditation. What does that mean, prayer and meditation? Been doing a lot of thinking around that. As you know, Unity was founded on prayer. What does it look like? Is it just something short and sweet, or is it sometimes a place and a space where you sit in a long time of contemplation? It can be either or. Same thing with meditation. So today's daily word is guidance. And what does that mean? Do I accept guidance from everyone that comes along? Sure, I take the time to think about what it is that's said to me. And I have choice. I can either accept it or not, or I can accept some of it or not. I think about all of those people that I have in my life, and many of those people are folks that have been around a long, long time. And some of them are individuals that are new, that I may have met in the last short little while. But you know, I can be mentored by a 6 year old, because I have one of those in my youth and family ministry, that every single week she talks to me and gives me at least one little pearl of wisdom. And I so appreciate that from her. And then there are those persons who've been my mentor for 40 years. So, what does it mean, guidance? Also, the guidance from within. When I go to the deep, small space, that deep, silent area, when I know that I can enter into my soul space, then I can look for guidance there. And it may be about a particular issue, or it may be about just being able to get to balance and ease. What does it mean? What does that mean to you? Guidance. So, if in fact I know that I have the opportunity and the choice to go to that still small space, why don't I do that all the time when I'm challenged, for instance, or even when I am grateful? I let life get in the way. But, recently, especially in the last few months, I have been spending a lot of time in prayer and meditation, a lot of time in contemplation, a lot of time in what are the next best steps for me and those around me. So when I go into deep contemplation, I know that even if I want to not pay attention, it is attention getting. You know, as we say all the time, God, Spirit, um, our ancestors, whoever we want to look at as our source, we know that our source is deep within as well as without or out and about. Yeah, so what can I do? Sometimes those places that we thought were a safe haven, because in today's daily word it does talk about a safe haven, but sometimes they turn out not to be as safe as I thought. But then again, is it thought, or is it really part of the journey? So if I look at it as part of the journey, as an opportunity for growth, there you have it. So no matter how I might have these external feelings about it, it just means here is one more opportunity for growth. So let's look at it like that. Let's just consider every single thing that happens to us in life to be that growth opportunity. I can bring peace. You can bring peace. Understanding, serenity, when I go into contemplation. Ultimately, it is about understanding, isn't it? It's about serenity, isn't it? It's about peace, isn't it? It's about forgiveness, isn't it? And ultimately, it's about love, isn't it? Sometimes As I said, it's not easy to accept the guidance from within. So, but in order to be complete and whole, that's what we must do. So as we go into the silence, bring forth your divine oneness, your divine wholeness, that which brings you peace and healing, that which brings you anything and the resource that you need in the moment. As we go deeper, listen and breathe in that inner guidance. As we go deeper, inner guidance, inner peace, inner serenity, which creates wholeness and oneness as we go deeper into the silence. As we take another deep breath, know that sometimes those safe havens are not people, places, and things we have externally, but we always have safe haven within. So know that I am circling you in peace, serenity, in the ability to find that guidance, in the ability to see those growth opportunities, in the ability to have understanding, which goes along with harmony and compassion. I know that each of us knows who we are deep within. So let that inner guidance, that inner love, that inner light shine forth. I know that when I am not feeling particularly light and bright, when I'm not feeling particularly generous or understanding, I have to step back, surrender, step in, and breathe in inner guidance, which then brings me this month's principle of wisdom. Through that inner guidance, that inner soul space, I know that I can be the beacon of light that I want to be. So you be that beacon of light, that beacon of hope, of faith, of understanding, of compassion, of serenity. Be that beacon of light that shines forth with love. And in order to do that, we must seek inner guidance and know and understand that spirit is who we are, and that we are healed, that we are one, that we are whole, and that we show up in love. So today's affirmation is, life is not easy, but I can accept the guidance from within so that I can be complete and whole. Thank you for being present with me one more time. I know and appreciate the fact that we all have this opportunity to walk forth each morning in love, peace, and kindness. So, my friends, thank you for being here one more time. I'm Akosua, Washington Woods with Unity San Diego. Ashe, Aho, Ahim, Namaste. Thank you.